Hello guys, it's me Calvin here again. I'm showing another EU4 campaign I did. I don't care if these don't get views. I don't give a shit. This is just a beautiful little demonstration of what I could do. It's let me get down to the story of this campaign. So as a wee little Brittany, I started off like thinking I might start a colonial game again, might get that going. And I was pretty good, but the start, to be honest, it wasn't that good because like freaking France is up my ass. Like I just devved, I was playing tall, and never play tall. Playing tall is the worst idea because you just get trampled by like these other countries no matter what. So you might as well conquer. That's what you gotta do. So I escaped from France by going to Ireland because there's like a thing in the mission tree to do that. Then I colonized Greenland. Then I was like, where's somewhere where no one else would try to fight me, no one else would try to murder me, and that was the Hudson Bay. So that was a beautiful little area. And this campaign, I was just like thinking, I'll be Quebec because French people are in Quebec. So that's what I decided to do from this point on. So I just colonized the Hudson Bay. This was really, I was struggling, honestly, at this part. My economy was shit. I was on the verge of quitting. If someone colonized one of these provinces, I probably would have quit this campaign. Probably would have baby raged all, like, day long. But no, it ended up fine. And, the first really military successful stuff I've been doing was just taking out Canada. I did it in 2 wars because I did not have admin. And let me tell you, admin is your best friend in the new world because you're just gonna be conquering. Like if you're not a native tribe that's like bad in technology, you might as well just be conquering stuff because like if you like have the tech on them and all that shit, you just take the colony, take as much land as you want. And if they want to like intervene in the war, then they just surrender and you'll do it again. Or if they attack you, just give up the land. You take it right back because like the colonies are usually weaker, and like you usually just find out when they're colonial warlords like in a battle, and then you could use that to your advantage by taking their land. This is me using my expertise. I did this hold before as like a death Martian, and I just colonized America as communist America, and I actually did better in that run, even though it was like an older run. I guess I'm just less experienced, I guess. I'll talk about that later though. So as you can see, I just take chunks out, like as much as my admin could let me take. Like if you have a lot of admin, just don't even worry about taking land. Just do it until you get like, just look at the overextension, then you're good. Cause like I even know these countries could like have, coalitions till like this game. I thought colonial lands just didn't have coalitions because they're subject or something. But they did this ground, and that really didn't even matter because I just took out Mexico. That war was a bitch though. If I could have just like let it dissipate or something like that, and it'd G just fine. But I just decided to go head first because I thought they were gonna be little pushovers, but I guess they weren't. Now I'll tell you right now, the Caribbeans are the biggest pain in my ass. This entire game, they've been pirateering me, and they're fucking. Honestly, they're strong. They're pretty strong. Their navy was fucking out of this world. As you can see, like in the 1700s, I just expand a lot because usually in my games I expand in the 1700s, lickety split, and they're called colonies. They're really good for taking land. You can see during this point that the Mexico and Cuba are going to be free, and I think that's what really limited my expansion. Because I swear you cannot take as much land off of normal countries as you can with any other colonial provinces. So that was inconvenient. Also, look at this border gore. Mexico at Portugal. Isn't that nice? So this is the last colony of Portugal. basically the last colony in all of North America. I forgot I was there until like later, so I just took it later. Now I just take bites out of Mexico. Just take a couple bites out of it. In my American game, I took all of Mexico, all of these islands, and this game, I guess I just didn't have enough time. I had no idea how I was better when I was less experienced, but it's because of the start. I had a better start. That's my excuse. Yeah, but I took a look by Cuba because they were bitches, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just take more of Cuba. See, I just another huge bite, and I individually I think there's another war of Mexico I had. Like Mexico's a huge pain in my ass too, but poor Cuba was a huge continuous pain in my ass. There's a huge difference between those two. Yeah, but it's winding down. I think I had like one more war of Mexico. I took these islands. And, if I had a little more time, I'd like eat all of Mexico, maybe even, cause like they're a hegemon to Spain, like was kind of being a pain. So I would have probably took this too if I like had better time management. But I'll show you like these. I got the economic hegemony because I'm just that good. Like my economy is pretty good. I built a lot. Like look at this, my economy's booming. I could do that too. There's just a lot of things I could do. Yeah, this is just the last year of the game. It stopped at like literally last point. I don't know if I just let it play out a year. I think I ended up getting most of these things down. Like trading income, I could fight with that. Like sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. Largest navy, the UK just somehow freaking squirted out a larger navy than me. I was kind of annoying. But largest army and all that, highest income, I own those. Those are mine. No one's taking them from me. Those are mine. But I'll show you some of my culture map. I didn't get all Bretonian. I got like 40% Bretonian. Like that's another thing. Like if I had more time, I'd like get more of this like Bretonian. There's a huge amount of Portuguese because like Portugal and all this land. And so is this in the Caribbeans I conquered. And basically all of it's Catholic. Like, I didn't really have any religious problems this entire game. Aside from like when I didn't have like this thing, which is this thing you can't live without in this game at all. Oh, this is a little cool thing I should show you. Look at this autumn in Brazil. That's pretty neat, ain't it? Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty nice. You don't see that every day. Another thing, this is a pretty nice looking Asia aside from Delhi. Like Vijayanagar is pretty strong, so is Bengal. They just bullied Delhi all this game, along with like Persia. I think they helped them, and Wu just conquered everyone. Oh, I can ally them. Why not? Why not? And let's see what else. What else is there to see in this wonderful thing? Spain just has the biggest colonial empire. Somalia's there. The Ottomans got their ass kicked, but they're still pretty strong. And huge Switzerland. You got huge Switzerland right there. And Kilwa just killing it in Africa. And that's basically the world. Now I am number one. Surprisingly Spain is pretty close, but I'd give it to them. They're like my ally most of the game. So, I don't really want to call them a bitch, but, like, they're basically a bitch. Everyone below me is basically my bitch, because I'm just the best. I have the strongest army, yet, it's, like, over my force limit. I don't even know what else there is. My air, this guy sucks ass. I would love it if he just died and this guy would be in charge. I had a lot of air problems, in this game. But, I feel like this has been a little bit of a successful campaign of mine. I didn't get as much land as I wanted. I wanted all of North America. But I guess I didn't get that. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I wanted to get, like, most of the subcontinent. But I guess I didn't. Sometimes you don't get what you want. And you just gotta deal with that. even though I'm gonna cry about it every night, every day. But that's all I really wanted to show you. I'm pretty proud of this campaign. Now, if you see this whole video, you better comment down below. Wow, Calvin, you're so good at this game. I literally love you. I want to start a cult around you. You're just that great. And also make sure you subscribe if you did. Like I can't imagine someone that like watched through this whole video and just hasn't subscribed. That's all I wanted to show. So goodbye.